Hi everybody, Kathy Tooley, CEO, Tools for Success. Thanks so much for joining us. Today I want to talk about professional learning communities. And what I really want to talk about is the definition of what a real true professional learning community is, and then talk about what's often happening in many schools. So Rick DuFour, if you've never read his books, Professional Learning Communities, I would strongly encourage you to read him. He is the guru. He's the guru, and I learned from the best. I was very blessed to be able to attend many of his conferences and learn how to really do a highly effective professional learning community. And I loved it because, and I'm going to leave you with a cliffhanger there, and ask you a couple questions. Many of you that are listening to this video have professional learning communities existing now in your building. So let me ask you this question, and thank goodness I won't be there to hear the answer. Are you getting anything done? Are students better because you were there? Are you seeing growth happen in student data? Are you watching students go from red to yellow to green to blue? Or are you talking about kids, but it's really complaining, not many solutions? Or you're talking about that parent, or when you bring up a student, it sounds like something like this. Oh, you've got Kathy Tooley? Oh my goodness. Let me tell you about her. Let me tell you about her. Matter of fact, I had her brothers. Do you know about their family? Let me tell you all about their family. Never are you talking about my data, my strengths and my weaknesses, and never have you put a plan in place. Are you one of those teachers that dread going to your professional learning communities because you're sitting there thinking, has she been in my meeting? Because that's exactly what we do. And I hate it. I leave there and feel like I need a shower because all we've done is trash talk kids. And sometimes it feels like we trash talk the same kids. Have you ever wondered, there's got to be a better way? Well, there is. There is a better way. Rick DuFour talks about professional learning communities because it's so critical, because unfortunately education is a very isolated field. You know, we have to close our classroom doors and teach. We can't just stand in a gymnasium and teach. We have to have a closed environment. And the moment you close that door and those four walls, you isolate yourself. You know, even people that work in an office in cubicles are a matter of just leaning up and they could talk to the person over them. For the most part, teachers live in isolation with just kids. I don't mean just kids, but you all know what I mean. I don't have another adult to talk to. And so professional learning communities were born because when you put a lot of great minds together, you'll have a change. Good professional learning communities allow you to listen to maybe struggles that you're having with a student and hear somebody else's perspective in a manner you would have never thought of. You know it works if. Ladies, have you ever gone to talk to a girlfriend about something that's bugging you and they say something to you and you go, why didn't I think of that? That's what good professional learning communities do. Guys, I've never been a guy, but I'm assuming you guys talk. Have you ever talked to each other or bounced ideas off each other? Or even went to, how did you build this? How did you do this? And somebody else gave you an idea and you thought, why didn't I think of that? That's a good professional learning community. A good professional learning community zeroes in on one student or two, no more, in a very clear 40-minute protocol, exact steps to do and how long to do them. And the goal of a good professional learning community is to take that student or students, no more than two, in those 40 minutes, and move them. Move that data. Teachers who have those students walk away with 2 or 3 crystal clear action steps that they're going to try for a measured period of time in order to move that student to success. Doesn't that sound better than just complaining? I really believe that complaining, the only thing complaining does is make you, the person who's complained, feel better. You could say you did something. So let me help you. No one who's listening to you complain is enjoying it in any way, shape, or form. They just want you to be quiet. But they have been taught to be nice, and they're nodding their appropriate heads, and the whole time they're running through their head thinking, how much longer until this is over? But you ask a fellow teacher, this is the data where the student is, these are the steps that I've tried with the student before, this is where they need to be, these are the interventions I've put in place, please provide me some solutions. And you give that teacher solutions, they will come back to that meeting jumping and skipping to be there. And it also feels good to be on the other side. It's not your student that you're talking about today, but you can sometimes see some obvious steps that that teacher doesn't see. How good does that feel to share that? And that teacher say, I didn't think about that. And then to see it made a difference. That's what a true professional learning community does. That's the professional learning communities we put in place with Tools for Success. So thank you for watching. Thank you for those of you that are out there having really, really, really meaningful, data-driven professional learning communities every day. You're making a difference for kids. As always, don't forget to like, follow, share, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Have a good day, everybody.